gonna restore it. Fortunately, I already had a full door replacement panel for this car for both sides. But typically, in these Lincoln Town cars from 2003 to 2011, the door handles will most likely look like this. So although I am going to repair these and just have these as a spare, I'm going to show you what it takes to replace this door handle section in there that's all broke out. So as you can see, there's a pull strap, the strap right here. You just take a small pick or small screwdriver behind here, lift these off on both sides, they'll just pop off. And inside there is a Phillips screwdriver. And just so you can see what I'm talking about, behind here is a Torx bit. That is a T30 Torx bit. Once you pull those three out, Phillips head, Torx bit, down here you can see there's a slight impression in the carpet. There is a Phillips head screw inside there. When you pull all four of those out, just get you a flat screwdriver, or if you have a panel tool, trim removal tool, which you can get, you know, a kit like this, which I've had these. I didn't just buy these, but I've had these. They're just kits that go behind there, and it lets you pull this trim loose. These are they're in clips, little plastic clips, and when you put it back in, you just, you know, push it until it locks in. But they pop out. All of them pop out all the way around, about up to here. The last one is like about up to here. Then you just lift the bottom out and up over top of this, and it'll just come off. So now to actually make the repair, this is the new one that I ordered offline before I ended up having replacement panels to use anyway. So I ordered these offline. Make sure they you tell them your specific color. As you can see, these are more of a satin brushed aluminum look, where these are more of a gold look. I ordered the satin ones, but they sent me the wrong ones. These are $65 a pair. But rather than go through the trouble of sending them back and all that, I'm just going to put those in my original door panels, which are these broken ones. Like I said, these ones here, I found locally in town, the whole door panel. And I just bought the whole door panel because I didn't want to go through the hassle of shipping this stuff back. And I didn't want to have gold ones in there for now, you know. But if something happens and I need them, I'll use them. So what you see you got all this brittle plastic. This stuff, see how easy this stuff just breaks. I mean, there's just junk. So on the back of this new panel, you're going to see you have these pins here. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the door panel, you see the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now they're supposed to be attached to the back of this, but they're broke. So in order to get the new ones through these holes, you've got to get these out. It doesn't matter how you get them out. Break them out, you know, take a pair of pliers, snap them off, whatever you do, you know, you got to get them out. So for me, all I did was I just took my drill, you know, with the Phillips bit in it, and I just drilled in there until they broke. And I did it again. I'll do it again. Just keep doing this until you go all the way through. See how that's going now? And of course, this one here just fell out. So if you get lucky, you don't have to worry about getting them all out, because they'll just fall out if you know, if you're lucky enough to have them just break like I just did. Okay, so now it looks simple, and it is fairly simple as long as you understand the concept of what has to happen here. So this is the tricky part. It's not hard, but you see these holes across the top here, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have to go up under this trim here. But the original piece, let me show you the original piece. The original piece is right here. You can see only part of it is still there. The rest of it is broke off. And if this camera focuses, you can see part of it's there, the other part of it's there. You've got to get that out of there. So let me show you how I get that out of there. Hang on one second. I'll get my camera set up here somewhere while I find the tool that I was using to, oh, there it is, okay. So, I just have this. This is a clip removal tool. And all I'm going to do, see if I can get you a good angle. I'm just going to try to get up under here between these pieces. And see how this stuff just crumbling? So, just let it crumble until it all breaks out. And just, you know, get it out of there. Just like that. Okay? You see I got a piece over here. So, see, it's so brittle. This is a poorly, it's poor material they use for this setup. I don't know why. You would think a car that cost $40,000 back then would be a little more top of the line, but it's not. You know, it's just poor quality. So anyway, that's the worst of it. You know, you can see we've got that all out of there, all the way across. So now, underneath of there, I don't know if you can see it or not, if this camera's going to focus or not, but right there, there's two little black pins. And if you set this up here, you can see, I guess they give you extra holes. I don't know why they give you extra holes, but only two of these. I believe it's this one and this one. Wherever it falls, when you get this in there, you have to tuck this under here like this, and you have to lift this out so that this can go all the way up in there. It's not really that complicated to do. Let me see if I can do it while I'm holding the camera with my hand. Okay. All right, once you got it under there, then you have to just make sure you don't have any. Let's make sure your ashtray is closed. Make sure you don't have any loose pieces back there, which we do. See those loose pieces in there? So let's get those out of there. You don't want to have anything back in there holding it up. Okay, now that we've got that up in there, take the panel and turn it around. Hang on a second here. Okay, now you can see these holes right here. 1, 2. Now I've got to get the rest of that out of there because the new piece won't come through. 3, 4. And the new pieces, the post have to come through these holes. But because it's on this angle, you've got to kind of wiggle it around a little bit to, let me see if I can get this out of here. Okay, hang on a minute. I'm just using a small pick to get the rest of this junk out of here. Okay, now, you can see The new piece is right here. So you just got to get that lined up with this hole, just like that, and push it through. Now, maybe the bottom one came through. No, not yet. Okay. You got to do this on all these sides. So, same thing over here. Let's try to get this one through there. Okay. So we got that one through there, that one through there, that one through there, and this other one is not quite through, but a little. There. Okay. Now you can see they're all of them are in the hole. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the only thing that holds those on are these one-way clips. And I'm going to show you how this works. So, give me just a second here. And we'll get those started, because I have to do it with 2 hands to get them started, and I'll bring you right back. Okay. Now, all 4 are going to be the same, but I'm just going to show you. I just hand started the clips. These 2 I've not done anything with, but I'm just going to show you the easiest way, because these are hard to push on by hand. So I just get an extension, and I put a, what's a 10 millimeter? I just put a 10 millimeter socket on it. It just has to be something that, you know, that's not so big that the O-ring goes inside of it, that the little clamp goes inside of it. And I just shove that down on there, and it will literally push these pieces down on here. Okay, hang on. I need to do it with 2 hands. Hang on a minute. Let me see if I can get this right here. Okay. Trying to keep my hand out of the way so you guys can see. Hang on. Just like that. See how that slid down on there? No problem. The bottom one, let me. Yeah, I need to hold this in there. Hang on a minute. Okay, now you can see that's down in there. No problem. All right. So once that's done, the door handle basically has a hook on the inside of the door, and when you put this panel back up there, this automatically slides into that hook and moves back and forth to open the door. There's no cables or anything fancy that you gotta, you know, try to get hooked in here some kind of way before you put the door panel on. It's none of that. All it is, put it back up, line these pins right here, line these all up with the holes, the plastic. You'll see the holes in the door. There'll be little inserts, and all these will have a spot to slide into. And once you get those in there, let me turn this back around. And as you can see, you know, this is fine. So once you get the door snapped back into place, put these back in. Put the door handle on, you know, the grab bar first. Put it in there. Run the screws through. Put your little chrome covers, you know, back over top each side. T30 Torx screw goes right through there, which I think I have one in my pocket here. I can show you guys what it looks like outside of the car. Yes, I do. Okay. This is what you're going to be putting in there. This thing focuses. Goes right in that hole. Do not over tighten it. Once it stops, give it just a little snug and leave it. You over tighten it, you're going to crack that plastic, and you're going to be right back where you started from. As soon as you grab this door handle, it's going to rip the whole piece out, because this is really the main strength that holds this thing when you pull it to open it. These do actually, you know, have, you know, strength too to keep the door panel firm, but this is where the pulling part has its weakest point. So just tighten it up, And then once it's tight, give it a little more snug, and that's it. And then don't forget your screw down here in this little hole. I told you to find a little mark in the carpet. And then on the back of it, you should only, for the back door, you should only have 2 wires. 1 wire plugs in there, 1 wire plugs in there, and that's it. Nothing else to it. And then you have new door handles and doors you can open, so your passengers in the rear of the car don't feel like prisoners in the back of a cop car and can't get out. So, like I said, I was able to find 2 locally here that were the right color, so I just went with those. And I actually bought the whole door panel and everything. It's a lot more expensive than just buying door handles. Let's see if there's a part number on this box that I can give you guys. This is who I ordered them from. This company is called Cool View, and I ordered these off of eBay, and these were $65 a set for right and left side rear door. The other box is in the trash. So this is the replacement for the right hand side door. And let me look at the box for the left hand side. I think I threw it away. Let's just make sure there's not 2 separate numbers. Okay. Yes, there is 2 separate numbers. Okay. So I'm assuming REPL stands for replacement left hand side. Nope. Nope. I'm wrong. Okay. Well, that is the left hand side door, because this is right left hand side, REPL 491314. The passenger side, right hand side, REPL 491313. So 2003 to 2000 Lincoln Town Car. If you guys have any questions, comments, leave them below. And this video was at all helpful, you know, like and subscribe, and share the video. And we'll be back on this again, because the next thing we want to take care of is this. You can't be riding around in a Lincoln Town Car with your bumper paint peeling off like this. So we're going to take care of that next, and we'll see you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.